welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm Deidre. If you're returning, it's great to see you. I am currently sitting in traffic at 8:17 in the morning because I need to go do a 3-hour glucose test because I failed my 1-hour test. Yay me! So I have to fast, so I haven't had anything to eat since like 9:30 last night, 9:15. And I actually felt like I needed a salad. So I actually had a salad last night at like 9:15 at night. Like, it's ridiculous. But I have my water, so I've been drinking some water, trying to make sure I get the blood flowing since I get to sit there for 3 hours. I can't find the book that I was reading. I had a book that I was reading last week there. I can't find it. So I guess I'm going to have to do an audiobook on my phone or something. I looked all over the house this morning. It's not in my car. I don't know where it's at. So I guess, audiobooks it is today. That's all right. Could be worse. But yeah, that's what we're off to do. I was going to get on the freeway, but it was backed up, and now that's actually moving, and the access road is not moving. But yeah, so that's what's on the agenda today. I will be here until like noon-ish. And then I'm going to grab something to eat, go home, start working for the day. Hunter's off to school today. He decided he wanted to wear his really fancy, they're like fake Croc boots to school today. But I bought them in a size 10. He's a size 8 right now. Because they were so expensive, y'all. Like, ridiculously expensive. Online, they were showing like $40. I was like, that's more than I want to spend, but fine. We get there and he picks out a pair of boots. They were $109 for toddler boots. Like, what? So I felt bad because I had hyped him up that he wanted boots, and so I bought them because I felt guilty. Like, it was my fault that I had told him about them. And so I told BJ next time maybe one of us goes in and picks out a couple of boots that are closer to the range that we're trying to spend, and then let him see those boots, because that was ridiculous. Or I'll just order them online and not tell him. That's probably a better idea. So I just thought he'd have fun going to the boot store and getting to pick out his own boots, and that was a mistake. But it's fine. I committed. I already bought them, and he's had them for a while. He likes to wear them, but the other day, I think he was barefoot when he wore them, maybe. But he ended up rubbing the insides of his feet raw. So I did put Band-Aids on that this morning and really thick socks today. And we also sent backup shoes to school with his name in them and let the teachers know that his feet are probably going to hurt. And here's some other shoes for him. So we'll see how that goes. I am finally getting some traction here, it looks like, so that's good. But yeah, I have to check in at the lab in like 9 minutes, and my appointment's at 8:40, but usually they're pretty quick about taking you back, especially if you have an appointment at this particular lab. So, and I know they give you 5 minutes to drink the drink. I've never had to do the 3-hour glucose test. So on my 1 hour, my glucose came back at a fasting. I was fasting, but I did take my metformin in the morning because I was trying to give myself a edge, but I have to take it every day anyway. I did take my metformin in the morning. I did today too. So my fasting glucose after I drank that drink an hour later was 161. I believe I'm supposed to be under 140, but I don't know. So if I'm at 161, I think 180 is failing on the 3-hour test. So I think I'll pass the 3-hour. But I'm just annoyed because they're testing me so early. I'm only, how many weeks? I'm 17. I'll be 18 weeks tomorrow. And they're going to make me redo this in like 2 months, I bet. And that's annoying because I don't want to retake this test all the time. So yeah, but then I did pass my 24-hour urine collection test. They were checking for proteins and sugar and stuff in my urine. I did pass that one, so that one was good. So that one's like the least of my concerns when I'm doing all these stupid tests. But my doctor's appointment that was supposed to be today got moved to next week. And so now I have my doctor on Wednesday and I have high risk on Thursday. I mean, thankfully both appointments are first thing in the morning. Like high risk is at like 7 a.m. So that's fun. But I've laughed because I've been like, I never felt Hunter until I was like 25 weeks. But this baby has been a lot more active, or I've been feeling baby a lot sooner. And so I had like a meeting in the office last week and I laughed because they were just kicking me in the belly button the entire time. So they'll like be really active for like several days and then they'll kind of chill out for a week. And so I realized if I'm playing music, they start getting super active because they like music. So that's fun. So last night I was playing a little bit of music and I could feel them moving a little bit. Not as much as like last week, like Thursday and Friday and stuff. But they were definitely moving around last night. Sorry. Whew, I'm tired. I have been really tired the last few weeks. I thought that was supposed to be my first trimester, but I had some energy a few weeks ago and then that was gone after like 2 days. And now I'm just tired. So once I get through this stoplight, which I'm about to go through in a couple cars, I will be almost to the lab so I can get checked in about 6 minutes and then go ahead and get that blood work started. So that'll be nice to get that over and done with. I say over and done with. It's going to take 3 hours out of my day, longer probably, because you have 5 minutes to drink the drink. And then she and I were talking about, I know everyone was talking about how thick and gross. It's not thick. She compared it to like those little plastic bottles of juice that like when we were kids, like they had a bear on them or whatever. Or even just like the circular ones. That if you drink those, that's about what this tastes like. And I could see that. I agree with her. I could see that those are like that. So, are you gonna open it? Okay. So I just got here right now. Someone just pulled in next to me. Go me. I can't check in for 5 minutes anyway. So I did wash my face this morning. Go me. Obviously I brushed my teeth. I did my allergy drops. I did like the bare basics of what I needed medicine wise. So I did do my 2 aspirin and my allergy meds and then my blood pressure meds and my metformin, which is my blood sugar meds. I'm not diabetic. I'm pre-diabetic. But, yeah. So, it doesn't look like anyone's really here. There's like one person it looks like in the waiting room, maybe 2, and then that lady that just parked next to me just went in. But since I don't have to go in for 4 more minutes, I'm not gonna, it doesn't let you like log in until it's like 4 minutes or 10 minutes before. So, I'm trying not to drink too much water so I don't have to pee, because then I have to wait for them to open the door every time. Because of course I do. But I'm trying to get enough to where I'm hydrated so that they can actually take my blood, because my blood's pretty hard to find. Like my veins, they're just deep and they like to roll. So yeah, so that's the exciting stuff I've got going on today. I started listening to a book series this last week. Willoughby Close. It's like an English series. Like I don't want to call them a love story, but kind of like that. Like just a fictional, like romancy series or something. I've been listening to a lot of really heavy books lately. About the Holocaust and stuff, and I just kind of wanted something light and cheesy and fun. And so far I like them. I mean, I think I gave the first book, I think I've listened to 2 of them, and then I just listened to I'm listening to the 3rd one right now. I think I rated the second one a 4 out of 5 stars. Excuse me, I'm sorry. They're good books. I mean, they're not great. I feel like, I guess each one in the series is a different person. So like the last one I read was the single mom with the daughter that moved to start over fresh and ended up falling in love with her boss, and like now they're together. So now the second book is about her new neighbor, who was like the rich woman that had the best life ever with her kids, and then apparently now her husband's broke and has been having like an affair, but not like a physical affair, or maybe like mildly, I don't know, with the assistant, but he hasn't had a job in 7 months, but he's looking for a job, but he didn't tell her for 6 months he didn't have a job, which is really crappy. So that's what I'm doing right now. I've been listening to that. So yeah, but I just wanted something light and fun, and that wasn't so serious. So that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, I've got 1 more minute before I'm gonna check in, and 2 more people just went in, so yay me. But I'm gonna check in here once it hits 8:30, and I will check in with you guys after my test, and I'll let you know if I pass or fail tomorrow once I find out. I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all. All right, so I am on my way home. I'm actually almost home. So they did 4 blood draws. They did the first one when I got there, before I drank the glucose drink. And then they did each one, the next 3, 1 hour apart. And I did that. The first hour I was not allowed to have water. They let me have water after that, but I couldn't have water the first hour. And then I was not allowed to leave the waiting room. I had to stay in the waiting room the entire time. So that was interesting. But I got through it. It's done. I have a little bit of a bruise. You can't really see it. I'll show you in a second. I have a little bit of a bruise on my arm. I've already inhaled half a bag of chips and salsa. Yeah, I ate salsa while I was driving because I'm starving. So I'm going to go inside and eat lunch real quick so I can go clock in or log in for work. I don't clock in on salary. Go log in for work for the day. So I am super tired now that I ate a bunch of chips. So go me. But yeah, I'm super hungry. So I need some caffeine and I need some food. But there's my, you can't really my phone. There's my wound. But yeah, so I should have the results tomorrow. So I'll let you all know. But I'll check in with y'all in a little bit. Bye. Hello, y'all. So I got the results for my 3-hour glucose test yesterday. I was waiting for the doctor's office to call me, but because I called them with a question this morning, I asked them, and she didn't have my results like right in front of her, but I told her what they were, and so I got my answer. So my fasting glucose was 111, which is mine's always high because I'm pre-diabetic. My 1 hour glucose was 135. I wish that had been my glucose last week because then I would have passed my glucose test. My second hour was 164. That is a fail. And my third hour was 66. So that was a pass. So because I failed my initial blood draw and my second hour, they are now considering me a gestational diabetic. So I have to take a 1 hour to 1.5 hour seminar next week. They're ordering me a glucose meter and all the supplies to my pharmacy. And I have to take this class. I am required to take the class and do I have to track my glucose. I'm guessing obviously there's dietary changes. I have to become more active, that sort of thing. So I need to make more of an effort to do all those things. So I'm disappointed. I'm a little mad because I feel like they set you up to fail. My fasting glucose has always been high prior to even getting pregnant. So I feel like that's just kind of being held against me at this point. I did order a book from Amazon that's supposed to like go over it, and it's like also has like recipes and changes and things that you can make to help it and cope with it. So I'm looking forward to getting that tomorrow so I can do some reading and research and try and understand so I can make the appropriate changes that I need. But I just wanted to share this quick update with you guys. My son is homesick today. I'm hoping it's allergies. He's been coughing a lot and stuff. And this morning he said that I guess he threw up a little bit last night from coughing. And it was just a little tiny bit, it looked like, because there wasn't stuff like everywhere. It was just like a little bit on his pillow. And then he told me his tummy hurt, but his tummy's been feeling better after he ate breakfast. So I think it's just allergies, because if you get postnasal drip, you can get a tummy ache. So fingers crossed. We've done 2 breathing treatments and all of the meds trying to get him to feel better. He's laying down now. I have his humidifier going. I have his vaporizer going with Baby Frida vapor drops. I've given him you can't give him like cough suppressant at 3, so I give him Relamint's agave cough syrup. So I gave him that. I did his eye drops because his eyes looked a little watery today. And I put vapor rub on his chest. So fingers crossed with all of those things that he'll start to feel better. But that's my update. I just wanted to share this with you guys as I navigate this gestational diabetes. I will share that with y'all too, and maybe we can figure this out together. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video and you'll subscribe down below. Have a good day. Bye.